analogy to me.
You seem well quenched, Lhasa.
Thanks. I guess I was hot metal before, huh? Happy to be of service now. Which is, if I'm being honest, not something I thought I'd say even a mere month's time ago. It's like this, smile. Remember how we met?
I do. How could I forget?
Gods. I still think about it sometimes, Think about how differently that night could have ended, how it might have been my last night. Instead, I've gone north, fought against a Nevros tribe, multiple Nevros tribes. You got laid by... Zol thinks about the last word he's about to say. A lady? Yeah, lady, whatever.
So I thought you were going by. I was like, do I need... Oh, crap, sorry.
Okay, I was confused as fuck. But yeah.
Sorry, I was talking to my sister.
Okay.
I thought you were doing a bit.
Yeah, I thought I was doing a bit. But yeah, Zol, continue... Or not Zol, Vaso continues. A lot's happened since when we first met. Feels unreal to me at times, How much can change so soon.
Okay. I think if your ancestors could see you today, they would think you're doing House Pauldine proud.
I think they'd have an earful, or give me an earful rather, about my early adventuring career. But yeah, I think they'd be a lot happier where I'm at now than where I was. He takes a deep breath and thinks on that. Yeah, guess I would be proud. Of course, haven't slayed a dragon yet, so not as proud as they could be. But I think a hag might satisfy some marks. Right?
Don't know that first one's off the table just yet, either.
Don't tell Sajar that.
He's well aware, unfortunately. And he's just as concerned as I am. Probably more so.
That Ashen Annihilator stuff?
Right.
I don't doubt you guys on it. Let me start with that. But the thing is, we've not caught much trail info, hide nor tail on that sort of stuff, right?
No, nothing. Fortunately, nothing.
Well, if you're looking to hunt a dragon, I think I'd start looking. Or maybe we have been looking, we just found nothing so far. I don't know. If it does get to that, we can go take a trip back to Silfwall. My family still has a small estate. Plenty of books on dragon slaying in there. Or we can go talk with Alexander. That's a noble house based out of it, too. All I'm saying is there's options, if we actually do gotta go kill a dragon.
Based out of it?
Hmm?
Lord, or is it Sir? Never made it specific. Alexander, is his house also known as Dragon Slayers?
House Ricewell was given its noble status from dragon slaying.
Huh. Is that alright?
Stories go that the 3 original founders of the house were the ones that put the dragon down. And they've had a tradition of trios ever since. Don't ask me to recite the family tree, though. That thing is large. And I don't mean up the tree, I mean across the tree.
So it's probably Sir Ricewell then.
I mean, from what I've picked up from him, yes, but no. They have a weird tradition about them. Firstborn doesn't get the head of the house. Secondborn does. Firstborn joins on to the Silversworn.
Really?
He nods. Yep. I was told in my tutelage that Firstborn was charged with slaying dragons. Amongst other things, I guess, but he shrugs. Look at the house's founding, right? Dragons.
Right. It's not often you hear about a house that doesn't practice primogeniture.
It's rare, I'm well aware. I can only think of maybe one or two other houses that have a tradition similar. But House Rizal was an early founding house. Well before the Saints Triumvirate, who sort of started that practice.
Right. Says a lot about them. What they value the most.
Because it does.
Not name, but purpose. Respectable, even.
Early noble house like that. Not too surprising. Plenty of other houses like that, too.
Speaking of which, what about yourself?
Shakes his head. Paulding wasn't really ever a big house. I guess we followed similar trade on being more in deed than in name. Definitely didn't help grab any land or resources, though, for the efforts. Got too much marching around. He shrugs. I mean, I don't mind. It's fine by me.
You're gonna go out on the line and say it suits you better that way.
Probably. I never really had much of an exposure to, like, noble courts or anything like that. I was instructed on the move in the field. Don't get me wrong, I spent my fair share of time in libraries and studies, memorizing noble houses and heraldries. Part of tradition. But never more than that was necessary.
Have you heard of House Almani?
Almighty. That sounds familiar. Why does it sound familiar? That was recent.
Southern House. Sinsaga Gruffle?
He rolls history.
Bardic?
He gets a bardic.
Phew! Oh, let's go. Let's go. But we can do better. And not by much. Yeah, you describe information over them. Right, House Armani. Okay. Yeah, I don't know too much about them. They weren't really in my repertoire, I guess you call it. Grifaldian House. Expeditionary House. Purple colors? No. The icon was purple. Seeking icon. That's what their noble house banner is. Supposedly, they get to keep that purple because the royals used them. Travel really far. I'm surprised they didn't have a hand in finding that new continent. But, you know, not everyone can just find a new continent.
Of course. I don't think he saw her, did he? Did.
Vaso did, yeah. He saw Vanessa Armani.
He just... Oh,
The thing is,
she did give us her first name?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't think she did. Okay.
Did she give you her first? I'm gonna pull the crowd, aside from Alec, because he wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you guys check your notes? Did you guys ever get Miss Armani's, Lordess Armani's name?
It sounds familiar, but also you might have just told me that because I was making the token.
One of us recognized her, I believe.
Right.
How far
It was-
away?
Might have been
when
deep.
she woke up.
Can't see
It was
anything. but-
Christy and yeah, like last time I remember
What was that?
Anishka and
Yeah.
Same folly.
the
My notes were a bit thin from
Okay.
that
I'll
bit.
I'll say you do have her first name then.
Well, regardless, Matsu could have given it to us.
No, she gave us her
Yeah.
name. She gave us her name, straight up.
Did she? Okay.
Yeah, and that's our
I
money.
didn't think she did.
Yep.
Interesting.
I
Cool.
have written down
Okay.
sleeping lady. I also have written down that you maybe use a luck point, you son of a bitch.
What do you
Well,
ask?
yeah. Just curious about the woman we met before.
He snapped. That's where I was recently. That's where. Right. Honestly, I almost forgot about her. That lady was interesting. Not in a good way, though. She gave me this sort of bad vibe. Bad energy.
Like someone constantly trapped in a nightmare would.
You think time? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, exactly like that. Fair enough.
We got brought in once. For her, it's far too frequent.
Well, she ain't around here. She ain't stick with us. Can't help her now.
Maybe. But that's a war for another time.
Yeah. Let me get back to training. Good talk, though. Thanks for checking in.
Always.
So, let us switch gears to Silas and Alessander. You guys
The doomed library
need
mission.
to look up stuff. It doesn't go too well. Not for lack of trying, I might add. Not for lack of trying.
So here's what happens. Alessander asks Silas what they're looking up. Silas asks Alessander what he's looking up. And then they both agree, oh yeah, I'll help you look for your thing. And then find neither.
You guys go to Dovros' City Hall library. It's not a small library by any means. That being said, given that you're both Southerners, you guys have seen bigger libraries in towns in the South as opposed to a city here in the Twins. Alessander, your noble houses, archives, and libraries are keeping up with this place. If you're being honest. You guys attempt to sift through, try to crack open the library indexing system, and find nothing to either of your guys' topics, I am afraid. That being said, as you, are quite clearly, you probably ask, a librarian or something, hey, where can we locate this, da-da-da-da-da. And they obviously keep tabs on you, as librarians, often do, because not many people in the library. Not hard to do. They do eventually tell you guys, some... Okay, let me double check. So, Alessander, you're looking for Blue Moss info.
Mm-hmm.
And Silas, you're looking up Ichabod info?
Ichabod and anything related to Loas and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I have my memory correct then. Yeah, they start telling you, the Blue Moss that you're looking for, Alessander, this is early 40s librarian guy, small bespectacled glasses and stuff like that. He tells you, what you're looking for is very specific. And while the library might have a wide net to cast for botany purposes, you would probably need to go find some sort of specialist, like an herbalist or a survivalist, or you can go to the Seekers and ask them perhaps. But the library might not have the info you're looking for. To Silas, you actually do find a couple of things describing voodoo, the practitioner of voodoo. But the thing is, they are very, scrubbed books. They paint voodoo in a very negative light. Saying those that practice voodoo consort with the devils. That they steal souls and task them in hard labor and cruel machinations. So you're not sure how truthful these books are, so they don't really look too much further on them, and they make no mention of Ichabod himself either.
Yeah, so I just kind of skims through them and is like, well,
Yeah, this sucks.
just what I expected.
Yeah, and this takes like you guys a couple hours, maybe a bit more so, as you guys have to walk around the library and begin pulling a book and skimming through those books and da-da-da-da before you guys are like, you got anything? No. You got anything? No. We don't got shit.
Well, at least it was a bonding experience.
Was it though? I was not paying attention to you at all.
I feel terribly close to you. This has been fun. He puts a book back on the
Alright.
shelf.
Are we best friends now? Is that how this works?
Absolutely. Cecil.
So then you'll buy me lunch like a best friend will?
Sealoose.
You
Serious?
So stares
black? Seriously?
stares at him. and then just turns and walks away.
He does follow.
Can both of you roll me your perception?
La la, that I can do.
Roll
Perception.
me your perception.
Gotcha.
Okay, don't be bad.
Oh
Okay.
man, if only you had that roll for the investigation.
Hey!
Very good, very good. You guys actually both spot different things.
Yeah.
To Alessander. Actually, oh wait. Alessander wasn't in the meeting, was he? With Travis and them.
Oh no, he wasn't.
excused himself to go assist Benji.
You're right.
So then switch what we both notice.
All right, sure, yeah, we'll switch it. Silas, as you guys are like leaving the library, you actually spot towards one of the upper floors, barely. You saw the woman that accompanied Travis, the one that had the book, and she's there reading a book. To Alessander, as you guys are walking out, like Silas like stops for a moment and looks up at like a higher floor, like rafter, like edge of the catwalk, sort of catwalk area. You bump into someone, and this is like this like old grizzled fellow, and he's just like, "Oh, sorry about that."
Oh, please, it's no bother. He
And
checks his
as
coin purse.
you check your coin purse, and you do not find anything missing, but you do find something added. I will message it to you.
Okay.
Alec private channel. Nice.
You found it.
You found it.
My private channel, you found it.
Yeah.
It's a grenade.
No, it's a comically black big round bomb that is slowly burning. We pass it between each other like until eventually we just toss it into the library and walk away.
we toss it into the old man's hands, and he goes, "Uh-oh," and it explodes, and when the cloud of smoke dissipates, he is doing blackface.
Whoa! Alright, I typed that up.
Okay.
Yeah, and you check the coin purse and you find in addition, and you see the old guy that you bumped into begin walking away as if nothing happened.
Just roll anything of note on his person, like anything recognizable.
He does look dressed, not finely in the sense like he's wearing like his like about to go to a dress or a gala or whatever. He looks like he's like in like Sunday clothes, so it's fine but not uber fine. He does walk with a bit of a hunch, like his back is a bit messed, so he does walk with a bit of a hunch, but he does still have like this alacrity, like this like actual speed as he walks. So he's not like crippled, slow, and has to shamble. He actually can move like a normal person speed just by being hunched over. He is wearing like this like bowler hat sort of get up, but and you see underneath the bowler hat like some of his like curled hair that peeks out from under like certain spots where he didn't get it down all the way. Gray beard in an equally curled and craggly capacity. His eyes are a bit half lidded and sleepy.
And when he was like, oh, excuse me, young man, was there any discernible accent?
The accent's not in the...
Local?
It's not... Not local.
That's all I'll ask then. Yeah, when he checked his coin purse, he felt that on top. He's not going to take it out until the gentleman has walked off, and I think Silas will see Alexander produce from his coin purse. What metal?
It appears to be golden.
Okay, a golden coin that the side he pulls out is totally smooth. When he turns it over, there appears to be a symbol of a hooded and masked individual.
Just like a headshot of like a minimalist hooded and masked individual. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Those will tilt their head. What you got?
He puts it back in his coin purse. He says, "Just making sure I have enough coin to buy you lunch."
Roll deception.
I was gonna say insight. Silas is probably pretty sure.
Yeah, roll deception and Silas roll. Oh! Even though you roll a nat 20,
Silas gives himself bardic. Oh wait, no.
I guess there are times where you can't even lie against a bard.
I smell bullshit.
I will say, Silas, that was really smooth. That was like an utterly smooth, like passing off, like nothing happened. That was really smooth. What catches you is that the symbol on the coin looks like Ichabod.
Silas narrows their eyes at you. You know they know. Uh-huh. Can I see that coin you were holding?
He runs. No, I'm kidding.
Do you think you're faster than a cat?
He wants to shoot you in the knees.
Yeah, I was about to say faster than a cat, or faster than a wounded cat. And well, no, he will. He'll sigh and he'll produce the coin between two fingers.
Let's also try to grab it to look at it.
Pulls it away. Okay.
I was ready. I was ready.
The coin looks like it's the same material as like a gold provincial minted coin. One side is entirely smooth. Like there's no face, there's no etchings on the edges, nothing. The other side actually does have etching on the edges, and it has only, doesn't have like year minted or anything like that, like an actual coin would have. But it does have like this like symbol of like a headshot, like shoulders up, of like a hooded and masked individual. And yes, they look like Ichabod.
I don't suppose it means anything to you.
Yeah, it actually kind of does.
You gonna share your insight?
No, they're very clearly lying. They look at the coin and they're like, I don't know how much Silas would have said when they first started about what they were looking for, but I feel like Silas would have just mentioned like there's this guy named Ichabod that I'm researching. So Silas would have been like, it honestly, it kind of looks like Ichabod, which tracks.
Phil, you've been reading about, or trying to read about.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. That was actually probably him you bumped into.
He looks over his shoulder to see.
Like
he's looking in the direction that the man just left, but obviously he's nowhere to be seen.
No, he's sitting right there.
Oh!
Sitting right there, and he has apparently some like thin like journal magazine sort of like thing. He's like sat at like a table with like 3 other people who are like in their own researching.
Oh, do you want to go talk to him?
Well, usually he's not there when I turn around. What if it's not him?
That'd be very awkward.
So I'll use message to message whoever's sitting there and be like, Ichabod?
Ooh, in the twins, nice.
You get back the following. What the fuck? He begins looking around. There's a devil amongst us!
Alexander really like turns around, tries to look like he was not just staring at that gentleman.
Silas also does the same and is like, we should leave. We should leave.
Yeah, there's a devil over here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you're lucky he's not persuasive enough to kick up an angry mob.
He's an old man.
Shut up, you crazy old coot.
It's the third time this week, Greg.
Everyone sitting at his table just goes, shh.
Yeah, they look up at him and surprised. He's like, "There's a door amongst us!" And they all begin looking around, and then he begins looking around. Oh God, are you? So are you okay? I need to go talk to my doctor.
Take it to the cradle.
Straight to the cradle.
I need to talk to my doctor.
You just got a guy diagnosed with schizophrenia. Thanks.
Fuck,
No.
yeah.
So
not my
doesn't
first
feel
time.
bad. So
That's a cradle. That's a cradle.
Alright, pin it, pin it.
No, I won't pin it. But I will
Why
give
not?
Fred an inspiration. He knows the lore
Thank you.
enough to make jokes about it. That's very good.
Thank you
It
kindly.
is definitely inspiration worthy.
Yeah, that's inspiration worthy. So yeah, you guys leave to go get lunch and leave the scene of the crime? Question mark.
Can't prove anything in court of law.
Hopefully not. It would be really
Uh,
terrible if there was an executor in that library at that moment.
Oh God.
I'll buy Silas some fucking street food. A
That
kebab.
was gonna be
Did you
running
say-
our money.
Speaking of
A
kebabs,
court of law? Is the court of law? Is that some
No,
joke
you're
that they're
right.
too
You're right.
crazy
Yeah,
to
yeah,
understand?
is that a fancy way of saying into the bog? Anyway, so speaking of kebabs,
Oh no.
back to let's see, Anushka, where are you good? I just realized we started skip. Did I ask you already?
For
Skip
what? The training thing?
For noon.
Oh yeah, I'm quite
Because-
happy just to just train in the background or something.
Okay,
She's
Well, we'll do
pretty
a quick
much just
scene.
pushing herself. Yeah.
we'll do a quick scene for you and Deet. So, you two are training.
Mhm.
You two are training. Vaso and Zol are here. I guess Redane is here as well. I don't know because you got your talk with Vaso at the training ground. So I don't know if you left after
Yeah,
that.
whatever.
Okay.
Wherever I need to be.
Roger. So yeah, you guys are all training, and then Deet, as you're training with Kebab, like going over more stuff that you could do, like cool combos, you just feel this like blast of air behind you, just. What do you do? What do you do? Just this behind you.
I just turn around and look.
There is behind you a set of nostrils. Connected to those nostrils is a boar, larger than you.
Oh.
It's larger than Kebab, actually.
That's a fucking.
No, it's
boar.
not your guys' boar. It's not the same boar. You guys aren't talking with boar's ghost. And you see walking around the corner from this boar is a dwarf, dressed in heavy armor with a number of javelins, peculiar-looking javelins sticking out from a quiver, a quote-unquote quiver on his back, and a lance that's taller than him. And he just goes, "I like your dog." The boar is cooler, but I like your dog.
I like your boar.
Thanks. Name's Pork Chop.
My wolf is named Kebab.
Oh, we got food combo here. They charge you at the bistro. 2 gold. The boar begins walking off, just start walking off. Redane, you see Captain Thormod's boar walk past you. It doesn't really give a shit. It just goes past you. It goes past Zol. He's just like, what? It goes over to Anushka at the gun range. And begins sniffing at Anushka. Anushka, this boar that's larger than you. This is like the boar you see in Princess Mononoke.
Oh Christ.
Yeah.
Alright?
Oh, Jesus.
Kirsty, does Anushka keep snacks on her person? We need to know this information.
Oh God.
Usually survivalists keep
Can,
snacks
Deep,
much
deep
for
follow the
walking.
boar.
I
got
imagine she
some
probably does
sulfur.
actually, to be honest.
A little bit of brimstone.
Yeah,
more
yeah, just
modern
casually. Yeah. The sulfur.
Can-
definitely.
He's trying to get at the pouch that has food in it.
Can Deep follow with the bolt?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you and the Slayer are walking.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the trail now. What you got, boy? He's like tugging at this like leather pouch you have.
Yeah, I imagine after Anushka finishes possibly shitting herself, a massive bloody bore.
I will say this thing, despite wearing heavy armor, is exceptionally quiet.
Yep. I mean, she was in the zone, right? And then just
Yeah, you're in the zone. You're in the arsenal zone.
Just starts sweating in Nevaros or something. It's like, oh god, bore.
Pork chop, you can't eat the tiefling.
Is people? Oh, you can definitely have my snacks, and I'm not that tasty. And she'll start pulling like I don't know what would be a good ration.
Yeah, it's like
Just
nuts
some
and
crackers or something.
crackers,
Yeah.
And you just like drop it on the ground and it just begins like eating at it immediately.
I think they're salted crackers. Is that alright? Promise is better than
Oh, salted crackers! Oh, you're gonna kill his diet! Oh, you just poisoned him. That'll be a alcoholic grudge against you for life.
Does it? I mean, I could take it off.
That's going right in the book of grudges, and he taps the side of his head.
This is great. I love
God.
Going right there. Nah, I'm just fucking a fit.
Oh, okay, good. Because I don't know if I would be able to.
I'm just pulling your tail, lass. Don't worry.
I mean, I'd rather not. That'd be quite.
People in my book of grudges, but I ain't in yours just yet.
But okay. Well, I hope I don't make it onto that list.
Well,
nice
don't be
board,
doing no evil shite and you won't be making on there.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep my evil shite to a low then.
Did you like the stink eye? Like, are you really though?
Yes, non-existent shite. Yes.
Does your bow have any tricks?
He kills shit. That's a good trick.
Needs to apparently.
I also got I got a funny maneuver I got with him too. Any of you go underground underwater cavern exploring before?
No,
No.
I can't say I have.
Well,
Okay.
there are times in the Margin Claw and the Margin Talon, us dwarves gotta go ferreting around and we find a sunken cave system. Right? It's a cave system got water in it. Right? And sometimes you gotta clear passages. Right? With the boom boom explosives. Right?
Oh, okay.
But Captain Thorm, I hear you asking, how do you get a bomb to go off